So we're back again, and today I'm here to show you how to make the perfect steak with these simple ingredients. It's so easy. Let's go. So let me tell you a few things about steak, because I'm seeing a lot of people making steak the wrong way. I'm seeing people putting peppers in the pan, carrots in the pan.
Get out of here, man!
You don't need all those ingredients. You just need these simple ones right here. Bit of pepper, bit of salt, bit of olive oil, bit of butter, bit of rosemary, bit of garlic. That's all you need. And each and every single time if you use these ingredients right here, you'll make the perfect steak. Let's get into making it. So first of all, what we need to do is get our steak, and we're going to add some salt. We're going to put the salt from top to bottom, an even ratio. Make sure it's an even ratio. Don't be putting a bulk at the bottom and a little bit at the top. Even ratio from top to bottom. And then we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to do it again. Even ratio from top to bottom. And what we're going to do with our steak now is leave it to the side for about 10 minutes, just so we can absorb all the salts and make that flavour much more impactful. Once the 10 minutes is over, we're going to add the pepper the same way we added the salt, from top to bottom, even ratio. Don't have a bulk at the bottom and have a little bit at the top, even all the way through. And then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side as well. Peppering it perfectly. Now from there we're pretty much ready to fry. So now we're going to get the pan, and we're going to heat the pan before we put the oil on, and it's going to be heated on a high flame. Let's heat it for about a minute, and then we'll put the olive oil on, and we'll leave that for about 20 seconds. Try to distribute the oil around as well, so it can just be a little bit more even. From there, what we need to do is put our steak gently onto the oil and let it sizzle for about 2 minutes. A timer would help. Once that 2 minutes is up, we're going to flip it and put it on the other side and let it sizzle for another 2 minutes. Once 4 minutes has passed in total, we're going to take the pan off the fire, and we're going to put it straight into the oven on 200 degrees Celsius, and we're going to leave it in there for another 2 minutes. Once that 2 minutes is up, we're going to take it out of the oven, flip the steak and put it straight back in, and leave for an additional 2 minutes. Once 4 minutes is up, we'll take the pan out of the oven and put it straight back onto the fire. But this time, the most important part, we're going to drop butter in there and let the butter melt. As soon as the butter has melted, we're going to put the rosemary, and then we're going to crack our garlic and put it in there too with the butter and rosemary. Make sure the garlic is cracked, just so the garlic juices can distribute all the way through the butter. Now once the butter is fully melted, we need to start basting the garlic, rosemary butter onto the steak, and make sure we baste it all over. Just keep doing it for an additional 2 minutes. So the time that we've put the butter in to the time that we're basting, that is all in a span of 2 minutes. We're going to baste until the 2 minutes is up. Then once we're done, we're going to take the steak straight off the fire. We're going to put it onto a chopping board, and we're going to leave it to rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. What I like to do is to get the juices from the pan and pour it over the steak, just so the steak can absorb any juices that's poured on, to add more flavour. Just what we need. Flavours. Flavour some steak all day long, baby. Now once the steak has been resting for about 10 minutes, the most important part, the cut and the taste. My favourite part. Well done. Oh gosh. Still nice. It's not a medium well, but it's a well done, just under well done, and it's still nice, still flavoursome, and I'm not complaining. Still try the recipe, you won't be disappointed. So it's really that simple. All you need is these ingredients right here: pepper, salt, rosemary and garlic. And I can promise you, you'll get a nice steak every single time. If you're making it for a partner, friends, family or whatever, you will not miss. If you want the recipe, it's in the description below. And while you're there as well, give me a like and a subscribe, because I can tell you this now, this channel will get more exciting. I've got a few plans, and one of them, if I just tell you now, is I plan to go to restaurants, taste the food, trial it, and come back here and try and replicate the same food I ate, but better. And I think that should be fun. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon.